How's it going, everyone? It's Sean here, and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Adidas ZX or ZX Torsion in this bright cyan colorway. These dropped sometime in July for a retail price of $140 US or 170 Canadian dollars. So the official colorway for this pair is bright cyan, linen green, and blue. If you guys haven't seen my previous review of the ZX Torsion in the solar red colorway, I'll add that link to the video down below. So long story short, while I like that colorway as an introduction to the model, it was really this pair that I had my eyes set on. So I grabbed this pair at the Adidas Originals store in downtown Toronto, so shout out to Mike if you're watching this. Jumping straight into the sneaker, so the upper of this shoe, this is constructed using this bright cyan colored mesh. Similar to the other pair that I reviewed, this one also features that ribbed pattern that runs along the entire length of the upper. Right below this, we have this hit of 3M, and then surrounding the outer edge of the toe box, here we have this blue colored suede. As we move along the sides of the shoe, so next to the blue suede, we have this cyan colored leather, which honestly to the touch felt a little bit plasticky. Next to this, we have more of that blue suede, and then stitched on top, we have this plastic piece which acts as 3 of the eyelets. Below this, we have that cyan mesh, and then sewed on top, we have the Adidas 3 stripes, which is done in nylon. On the medial side, however, this is a little bit different, so instead of the Adidas 3 stripes, here we have the cyan colored strap, which is also done in nylon. Moving towards the back end of the shoe, so that blue suede continues here, and then on the very back of the heel, we have that cyan colored mesh again, and then we have this thick strip of 3M, which is found in the center. So the tongue in this case is also done in that cyan mesh, and similar to the toe box, it has that ribbed pattern. And then at the very top, we have this cyan colored tag with the Adidas Trefoil logo on one side, and the Adidas Torsion logo found on the interior. In terms of laces, so these come with a neon green colored flat lace, and you might notice they also come with this clear dubre, which has the Torsion branding on it. In addition to these green laces, they also give you 2 other pairs of laces, so there's one in blue and one in like a solar red, but I personally prefer the look of the green. So the interior of these ZX Torsions is lined in this very bright solar red color textile. As I pull out the insole, the color of the insole is also done in that same red, and then we have the Adidas branding on the heel in white. So the upper of these ZX Torsions sits atop this midsole that's sort of disconnected in the middle. So the entire midsole is done in this aged off-white color, and then encapsulated within the midsole but not visible from the sides, we have Adidas Boost technology. On the lateral side of the forefoot, there's this translucent rubber plug, which adds additional stability to the shoe. And then similarly, on the medial side of the back heel, we have this firmer, pale gray colored foam, which again also does the same. Turning the shoe over to the bottom, so here we have your outsole. So this outsole is done in a combination of this exposed foam, which is this off-white color, along with black rubber overlays. You can see the visible boost on both the forefoot area and on the back heel as well. And right in the center, we have this cyan colored X-shaped torsion bar, which gives you torsional rigidity and added stability. Beneath this, you can also see more of the boost as well. So in terms of sizing, my feet measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and generally this pair fits true to size. Comparing this one to the solar red colorway that I reviewed previously, this one feels a bit more roomy, so maybe it was because of the materials used on that pair that made that one fit more snug. But overall, these fit true to size in a snug way, so if for some reason you really like a looser feeling on foot, then you can probably go up a half size, but generally speaking, true to size should be the way you should go for this pair, unless of course you do have really wide feet, then that might be another reason why you should probably go up a half size. For me though, I was perfectly happy with the snug fit that the size 10 gave me. Next up, from a comfort standpoint, so if you guys have seen my previous review of the solar red colorway, I'm going to be echoing the same sentiments that I had in that video. But long story short, despite having boost within the sneaker, it honestly didn't feel like it did. These ZX Torsions have a pretty firm feel underfoot, and you definitely get a lot of ground feel, you feel very low to the ground, but I personally didn't feel any of that softness and that bounciness that typical shoes with boost provide. So in that respect, it was a little bit disappointing, but in my mind, I pretty much just consider this an Adidas Originals sneaker with no boost in it. So with all that being said, now let me lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. Stylistically speaking, this colorway specifically was easily my favorite colorway so far of this model. It has a very playful look to it, but at the same time it exudes that retro feel that this shoe was inspired by. So to me, I really like the look of the sneaker. So I'm curious to know what you guys think of this bright cyan colorway of the ZX or ZX Torsion by Adidas Originals. Is this a shoe that you guys would cop? Is this something that you're going to be waiting for sales? Or is this a pass for you guys altogether? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on my Instagram account at esco8, check out my Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys liked this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.